Hello, and welcome to your Wellness Wednesday. On today's episode, I really wanted to talk about an aspect of self-care that I feel a lot of people can forget about sometimes. And it is the act of acceptance and finding peace with where you are. So, self-care, right? Really bringing yourself back home. We are learning that it is setting healthy boundaries, it is caring for yourself. And one of the key things that I personally have been going through the last few weeks is really finding this peace within the acceptance. And acceptance doesn't mean that where you are is going to always stay that way. But it is all about you accepting and acknowledging where you are. Because without doing that, without actually allowing yourself to sit within the present moment and appreciate, allowing yourself to find gratitude and love and compassion for what it is that you're currently experiencing, can inevitably hold you back from being able to move forward and manifest and attract those things that you're wanting, because you're still inevitably sitting within this space of lack and not feeling good enough because you're inadvertently putting that belief in, when I get here, then I will be good enough. And self-care is all about recognizing that you are good enough right now. Yes, okay, you may want more money in the bank, you may want that healthy relationship, to heal those past wounds and traumas, and that will all come. It is all on its way. It's all unfolding in such a beautiful manner. We have to learn how to be able to allow that unfolding to happen while surrendering that control of needing something to look a certain way in order for it to be good enough. So this whole concept of finding and making peace with where you are is really learning how to feel whole, to feel worthy, and to feel that unity and that connectiveness within yourself right now. Because you don't need that dream job or the dream relationship or the thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to feel valued and worthy for the human being that you get to choose to be every single day. So this week, I challenge you to really look at where you are right now and just find peace within it, find acceptance in it, find love within where you are, because then what you're doing is you're actually reframing that energy from putting it into, when I get here, then I will feel this, and more putting that energy into, through feeling loved and accepted and whole. It actually helps drive me closer to where I want to go and what it is that I'm attracting, because I'm no longer showing up for my dreams from the space of not feeling good enough, because I recognize that I already am good enough, right? You're learning, you're growing, you are evolving, you're expanding your experience. And all it really takes is you making that decision to really love and appreciate yourself no matter what comes, right? Because life is going to happen. Contrast is going to happen. Things are going to go sideways. Let's be honest, life never turns out the way that you expect it to. So how can we really meet ourselves within this space of love, peace, and acceptance for where we are now, because everything that we have already been through has led us to this moment, and everything that we thought was going to break us never did. So in all reality, you've got a 10 out of 10 for showing up and stepping through no matter what life throws at you. So really feed into that the next time that you find yourself struggling, or you find yourself in a space of like guilt or shame, or you're beating yourself up because that dream job hasn't manifested yet, or you're still putting yourself out there and you might be attracting some toads. Like, it's okay, right? It's okay for you to love and accept who you are right now, because what that is doing is it's literally creating this subconscious belief system that your validation is actually found within you rather than from outside of you. And you're changing your deep emotional and energetic well-being while recognizing and understanding that you are valued, you are loved, you are lovable. Even if you are confident, or maybe you're stubborn, or whatever it could be, right? Really honoring and appreciating what it is that you're experiencing, because being able to find gratitude and appreciation even amid the contrast, that is how you can really tell that you are changing that energy within yourself, because you are loving and accepting yourself exactly as you are. Doesn't mean that you're going to stay that way forever, right? Because you have that ability to decide and then take inspired action to really raise your own frequency to match that which you are asking for, right? Because think of it as a 5-step process, okay? So 5 steps. Step 1, contrast happens, okay? Well, contrast causes you to ask, right? So you find yourself in a situation where things aren't really working out, or maybe you're having like a massive tower moment or something like that, right? So contrast happens, which is really showing you the things that you don't want, which then causes you to ask for the things that you do. So then step 2, boom, the universe answers, and boom, it is like that, right? The universe automatically lines up and gives you exactly what it is that you're asking for. Step 3, this is where our work comes in, right? Because as a human being, step 3, we have to learn how to match our energy with that of what we are asking for, right? So if you want to be a millionaire, for example, right, you have to start thinking like a millionaire. Put yourself in environments and surroundings and communities and tribes of people that are already millionaires. Because, studies show that you're the average of the top 5 people that you spend your time with. So if you want to be a millionaire, then surrounding yourself with millionaires, you will naturally start to take on their thought patterns. You will actually start to act in the same way that they do, because you are emulating it, right? You're mirroring that behavior. So that's step 3, right? Step 3 is really all about you recognizing and being like, okay, so if this is my goal and this is what I want, how would that version of myself be acting? How would they be thinking? What would they be feeling? And then you choose to show up for your life in that way while loving and accepting where you already are. Again, doesn't mean that you're not going to get to that end goal, but you have to first be fully complete and content with what it is that you are currently experiencing before you can step into that next level. Because if you're not, then there's still lessons. There's still things that you are meant to go through in that moment. And that could be something as simple as patience, right? And finding peace in patience. And there's purpose in patience, right? And the appreciation of understanding that your dreams are always going to happen, right? They are going to come and everything like that. And it's okay because you are exactly where you're meant to be. And, when you are meant to have that dream or that goal or that experience, then you can know and trust within yourself that you're still showing up as that future version of yourself, right? You're still expecting it to happen, but you're also surrendering the control of the how it happens. You're just here for it, right? And then step four is when you get really good at step 3. And that is through repetition, right? Over and over and over again, catching yourself, reframing the thoughts, showing up differently, choosing different patterns, recognizing what is the energy, right? And then step five is when you're back in contrast, because again, you're going through the cycle again. And step 5 is really all about learning how to be at step 1 and not beat yourself up over it. Because again, it's like a spiral, right? Every time you go through something, when you come back around, you're witnessing it and recognizing it from a new perspective, from a new mindset, from a new vibrational frequency of love and compassion within yourself, right? And then step 6, just to add in a little bonus step, right, is when you get really good at the 5-step pattern. Because then what you're doing is, again, you're recognizing that contrast happens, not for you to beat yourself up or tear yourself down around it, but for you to be able to recognize that maybe what it is that you're currently attracting isn't really actually what you want. So then it gives you the opportunity to ask for something different. So I hope you loved this experience and this journey into Wellness Wednesday and learning a little bit more about self-care, because self-care, as you realize, is not just all about bubble baths and, selfies or massages or getting like your nails painted or your lashes done. It's really all about caring for the self in a manner that resonates for you. And if you are interested in working one-on-one more privately, I do have some spots opening for private one-on-one mentorships, or I do always have energy sessions and custom guided meditations that are phenomenal tools for meeting you in whatever path and experience that you are currently in. So have a beautiful and amazing Wednesday, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah. Bye.